Don't give it up, Zorro. Stream it.
Don't give it up, so streaming.
Don't give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Give it up.
Yo, that's how the story goes. We found out about John playing some God of War.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for the cold opening.
I'm a terrible rapper.
We've been waiting for this game for a minute, actually.
Yeah, we've been talking about playing God of War. It's one of John's favorite games of 2017.
It's one of my favorite game series of all time.
Yes. Look at that shaky cam, John.
Yeah, right.
The guy holding the camera is just, come on.
It's the boy.
Thing.
The Dutch angle.
We're going a balanced experience just so I don't rage at the game.
Well, I mean,
a lot of the blocking and combat mechanics are just, they don't work most of the time.
Well,
Not
they do.
mostly.
It's just it's your fault.
It's really not. It's not forgiving at all.
Yeah,
it really isn't.
This game just stun locks you forever.
Oh, look at that.
Fun
shadow.
fact: God of War. That's why I grew out my beard.
Oh yeah. If you guys want to see later, if these videos get over 1,000 likes,
what? No.
we'll show you a picture of John in his Kratos cosplay.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Oh man.
Oh, swing the axe, John. Show him. Show the tree.
Take that, Eagle Raptor. No matter what, you can't escape this tutorial. You have to.
They played this game, right? They did like 2 episodes or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
the only reason they quit
look at
is
this tree.
because
This tree deflowers itself when it lands.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you? Kratos the flower is all he comes across.
Oh yeah. The tree took out its own branches because Kratos was here.
He's like, I need this tree.
I am this tree.
This tree is me. Yeah, I got.
God, actually, John, the tree is a metaphor for him. He was taken down by his own power, and now he has to use himself to kindle the fire of his son.
Yeah.
To burn his wife. You did that in the first game.
I'm doing it again.
So I've played every God of War except one of them.
The PSP one?
The PSP one?
One of the PSP ones, Ghost of Sparta, because my CD broke because I got a remaster.
I will get it for you. We'll get it for you, John, and we'll put it on your Razer phone too. Not sponsored by Razer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, technically it is sponsored by Razer. If you want to talk about that. No.
Oh, we forgot. Oh no.
Oh no. We must know what they
where
say, John.
The audio.
Boy.
I thought it. Oh wow. Usually that would be in the HUD. I don't know, or video.
Yeah,
it was under audio though.
Well, I mean, yeah, most of the PlayStation games have their subtitles on the audio. I like how that specific part of his see how it became a texture bump map after he did it.
What? Oh, the tree?
No, the strap.
Like the strap was a model, yeah.
And then it became a textured bump map.
It was its own model before. Let's see. I want to see this. I can't see the rest of the tree. Look at this man. He's whole ass just holding an entire tree on his one shoulder.
I mean, he'd been able to do way more than that. He fought Chrono.
Oh, Chrono? Yeah,
He fought his grandfather.
He fought his grandfather who tried to crush him between his fingers.
Nails.
Like, no.
He's like, no, granddad.
No, pop.
Please.
Pop, no. We've talked about this. I'm a grown man.
I do not wish to be pinched in the cheeks.
No. It's really fun. In God of War games,
Gaia is his great-grandmother, right?
Gaia is his great-grandmother indeed, yeah. Because it's Zeus's grandmother, so Kratos' great-grandmother.
Boy.
Yeah.
This game is about 99% boy.
Yeah. And 1% anger.
No, and 1% Atreus!
He only says his name when he actually cares.
I do really like the voice actor they got for him. He's really fantastic.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought he was just gonna deliver the anger, but no, he actually has range for the gruffness that he gives, unlike a certain Witcher that we were talking about in another thing. I
actually just finished the Witcher series on Netflix. I liked it a lot. The
storytelling, right?
The storytelling is really good. I liked Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill is not bad. He's not a bad actor.
He actually gave depth. to
the soups.
Yeah, at first I wasn't too keen on some of the characters, but
I just don't like his. I don't like his jowl face. You know, when he gets angry, he's just like. He basically, he makes the face that I make on the pixel art.
He really does. But that chin, though.
Oh, yeah.
No, he has an amazing chin.
He has a strong jawline. It's pretty strong.
Also,
jealous, perhaps.
I don't know. Did you realize what's his face was Dandelion?
Yes.
I didn't realize until like 3 episodes in. He's like, oh, that's
well,
Dandelion.
How many bards does Geralt know anyway?
He knows Dandelion.
He knows Dandelion, and
then they're like
that's all he needs, bro.
Then sometimes it's like the girl.
Oh, the one that Dandelion falls in love with,
or like a random girl that he fucks.
Yeah. Even though Dandelion claims he's a virgin,
he probably is though.
Yeah, that's the funny part.
Yeah, it's funny because like he's like one of those artists that talks about sex and all that shit, but in reality he doesn't.
He's ever seen a bagoo.
He's like the Napoleon Dynamite of bards.
Bards?
Yeah, man. But I love Dandelion. At first he was really annoying.
Wait till you see the show.
Yeah, but then like as I played the third game, you get to know him. You get to experience his loyalty.
So this right
which
here,
is pretty savage.
Yes,
I mean,
this is an actual Norwegian prayer apparently.
Oh,
damn, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know what Dandelion's loyalty was, but then, like, wait, he's been there since the books. He's not leaving.
Yeah, no, he's been there since the beginning.
Because they say, because the games take place, like, at the end of the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right after.
So Dandelion's, like, early 20s in the books. He's, like, mid-30s by the end of the books.
Yeah.
He out there, dude.
The one character I want to see from it, but they're probably not going to, was, they could,
why do you cry, boy?
It is time.
It is time.
You must eat your mother, boy. Gain her strength.
You're the son of the god of war.
No, wait, you don't know that yet. I mean, god of war. No, that's not better.
It's like she will nourish your strength, give you power.
She will nourish us throughout the winter.
Yeah, this game's been out for 3 years.
Has
2
it
years.
Been 3 years?
Oh shit!
No, it's been 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. Because God of War was the last game launch I worked at GameStop. That's the only reason why I didn't quit sooner, so I could work the God of War launch.
Whole ass true story here. John waited to put in his 2 weeks until after God of War was out.
Yeah. Also, I took a vacation right after the game came out. Okay, another fun thing. I think it's Norwegian mythology. Fun fact, there's going to be a lot of tidbits of mythology throughout this game.
Oh, yeah. But by the way, guys, if you guys haven't noticed, or have you talked about mythology at all in Spider-Man? Or just
very rarely.
Okay, so if for the uninitiated to John is a very big mythology buff. You ask him a question, he probably knows about it.
And not I can find it real easily. I can tell you about the time in Egyptian mythology why they probably didn't use them in the game. But in God of War was one of the games that really got me into mythology. So we've gone full circle.
Yeah, man. He started with the pantheons, and now he's out here with Nords, Egyptian, any god except for maybe like the Aztec ones. But that can easily be amended.
That's because I haven't read too much about them yet. I know about the cycles of the Black Sun and stuff.
There you go.
Wait,
see,
which one?
Already knows more than me, and I'm the Mexican.
Oh. Squeeze it. There's
yeah, I love that.
There's in not Norse mythology. I think it's Icelandic or Norwegian or one of the northern tribes. The custom is they carry the body out backwards. So if the body comes back as like a draugr, it confuses the corpse. It doesn't know where to go.
Ah, cool.
Or they carry it out backwards to the back door, or they do something.
No. Oh yeah, he's gonna take his rite of passage to see if he could follow his daddy.
Yeah. Are you ready, boy? Let's see. We're having fun, boy.
We're going off.
Get your shoes.
Put your fancy shoes on. We're going to the town.
You know,
Jesus, man, look at that acting.
Yeah,
that was all mocap.
Y'all, the mocap work is great. This is gonna date the episode too, but like recently, someone posted on Twitter at Sony that that they are working on the mocap for. They might be working on the mocap for the new God of War.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do for this one? I'm gonna tell Tommy to upload these sooner, so that way we can actually have these caught up. Like, so it's not too like late in the year. Unlike with the Death Stranding ones that were like uploaded 3 weeks afterwards.
You ever just leave the house sometimes
and leave your wife burning?
You forget if you left your wife on or not. Did I leave my wife burning or not?
There are many troubles. That is not one of them no more.
So the fun thing is, from the get-go, you can explore.
I mean, not much, but it's still good. John, just run through it.
Yeah, you're right.
Because if not, we're gonna be here forever, and it's gonna turn into Dead Stranding all over again.
No.
Right, Mark?
Yeah.
The journey that Mark was asleep for half of the time.
Oh, also we.
Oh, a lot of it is just I knocked out from the pain of.
Oh yeah,
from our old setup.
Yeah, our old setup would cause Mark to be in like a box of a situation where his legs were sunken in, and because he was just kind of like there, eventually his body would just start giving out. Well, because all the circulation in his body was just limited to his upper half.
If you want to talk about circulation and setups, we had to fix some new hiccups with our current setup.
Oh yeah.
The first.
I'm on the left now.
I'm on the right. I can't be on the left. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, there's something in the way. Luckily, I'm nimble enough to maneuver over it.
I wasn't.
I mean, the last time you sat in the original position, you cramped like 3 different times.
Yeah, yes. As you were getting out.
As I was getting out of position, my leg cramped so hard, I had to shoot it out and got it stuck between like wooden slats. It was like it
was interesting. Maybe one day I'll draw a diagram, or maybe not. Who knows? Stay tuned for later.
Goodbye, child.
Questions for later.
Hey, pre-rendered jumps, just like Knack 2.
Baby.
Knack 2, baby. Actually, this is running on the same engine as Knack. Little known fact here for you.
Which one?
This one. Ooh. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up.
God
actually.
Of Knack of War.
Knack of War.
They do have a Kratos skin.
Oh.
I can't keep up. This cold is bad for the arthritis.
Ooh, pickups.
Knickknacks.
Fucking knickknacks, bro. Knack 2, baby. Developed by SIE Japan Studio.
Come on. I guess I have to do that.
Gameplay. Action adventure. Similar to God of War. Puzzles and platforming.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire.
Yeah, and see, that's what I mean.
Ugh, angry dad.
I'm sorry. Do not be sorry.
How many times did I use that line on people?
Oh God! Basically, so fun fact for you guys, dude. Should we tell them where we work, or should we just keep it vague again?
Yeah, vague is fine.
All right, cool. So we work at a place where we let people test out game stations, for equipment and stuff, and we get a lot of regulars, a bunch of kids, 15, 13-year-olds.
The 2 30-year-olds.
Two 30-year-olds, yes. But we. Oh, here we go. Fight time. Anyway, back to the story. So every time they mess up, we have a time limit, and every now and then they're always like trying to start games at the last minute, thinking that we're gonna, be like open up the computer, let them finish their ranked match because I'm ranking at a store. Should be allowed to. And so they try to tell us like, can you let me finish the game, yada yadas, and we're like, no, dude, your time's up. Get out of here. And then after a while they get angry, and then they come back, they're sorry, and then we go, don't be sorry, be better.
Yeah.
It's really funny. And it's not just with them, it's also with like our employees in general.
Yeah, it's like, my performance hasn't been that good. Don't be sorry about it.
Well, I'm sorry, I messed up this order. Don't be sorry. Be better.
I love that because it's like shattered him.
It's good shit, dude. What is the NAC 2 engine? Comment down below if you know the answer.
Come on.
It's not the Frostbite engine, I'll tell you that much.
Speaking of Frostbite, look at the boom.
God, this game looks so pretty. See, this is what I mean when like certain games don't know good, not layout design, but just art design. Because this game has a lot of browns, but they're very bright, vibrant browns, and whatever. Like, see, look at that blue.
Exactly. Yeah.
And look at the contrast between the browns that look almost reddish. It's so beautiful. It's sauce. And then some games just don't understand that. They just make everything brown.
Yeah.
It's gotta look realistic.
I will say color theory can be a difficult thing to master sometimes. It's difficult to master.
It is difficult to master. But John, there's masters in the business.
Yes.
It'd be different if it was like a bunch of amateurs. Which, by the way, a bunch of amateurs can make a really pretty looking game. Just look at
Ori and the Blind Forest.
Exactly.
And Guacamelee.
Oh, Guacamelee's fucking
Shovel
sauce,
Knight.
dude. Like, they're not necessarily amateurs, but like
smaller scale.
studios.
Yeah, like more simplistic games.
Then you have games like what's that one really bad motorcycle game that I really want to play for the channel?
Motorcycle game?
It's a really bad motorcycle game.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
One? Wolves.
Oh man, the Japanese would like to call them Fenriers.
Yeah, we were talking about that recently.
Or a big fad about wolves. For some reason,
My father was a
race.
Fenrir. My daily life is a Fenrir. I got reincarnated as a Fenrir. It's like Fenrir. We're saying Fenrir's not a species. It's a singular entity.
Not the way I use it.
Exactly.
That's
It's like, no.
That's a Patrick quote for you people. You'll get a lot of those SpongeBob references later on in the series. I promise.
Yeah.
Mostly because...
Back to what I was going to ask. Do you think they're actually going to kill off Kratos?
Nah,
Yes.
dude. He's going to die, but he isn't.
I think...
Like Luke Skywalker.
I don't want to spoil the game.
But this game's been out for 2 years. That's why I asked.
Well, for the people who are watching, the dozens that are watching us who haven't played the game yet. I think at the end of this
Mark,
series,
there's a prophecy. The prophecy, we won't tell. You get to find out.
I think eventually at the end of the road they'll kill off Kratos.
Kratos.
Dominoes.
For our boy.
Dominoes
Okay,
sounds good
guys.
right now.
Oh yeah. Domino's, if you're watching this, please sponsor
Please
us.
sponsor us, Dom. I want that cheesy bread crust.
Oh, be so good. Take down Papa John.
I can't sprint.
Him and sweaty self.
Okay, one thing I'll say about Papa John's. When Papa John's dropped the N-bomb, they gave out free pizzas to a lot of people. It was great.
It was good. I probably missed one.
We did. I was talking to one of my buddies. He was like, my black buddy's like, hell yeah, I did it. It's a free pizza. Now, this is a fun little puzzle.
Puzzles in my action-adventure game? What's wrong with you, John? What's so adventurous about puzzles?
This. And boom.
Blue stuff. Bag. Yes.
Forgo the treasures. We're taking the apple of Idun.
A manzana.
So.
So this game has a lot of mechanics, John. Would you like to explain?
Just
kidding.
Oh,
We don't talk about mechanics in this fucking
channel. Okay.
We don't. We're not game designers.
I was gonna say. I was gonna talk about Idun.
Go for it. Who is Idun?
No, Idun's like a Norse goddess. She's like some sources say she's half elf, half Aesir, which is like the race of gods that like Thor and Odin belong to. And
oh yeah, that always confused me. The Vanir and the Aesir.
Yeah, Vanir and Aesir. Those are the two.
Ooh, we are men.
But basically,
oh, here we go. Our fourth member has entered the fucking fray.
A new challenger approaches.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh wait, hold on.
We'll pause it right here.
Manny,
We're doing God of War.
get in here.
You're part of the crew now. Anthony's dying.
Boy. Oh, hear him. hear him grunt.
Did you get my text earlier?
Oh yeah, I need toilet paper.
Wait, text or messenger text? Cause I don't.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Messenger?
Oh, let's just cut all this.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna cut right here. Oh, I thought you were already recording.
No, we haven't been recording.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah. So yeah, my wife has a middle name.
Wait, are we back?
Yeah,
but it's not a middle name.
Oh, hi guys. I thought I was stuck in the Spider-Verse, but here I am. Lo and behold.
So let's do this one more time. I am Peter Parker. I've been Spider-Man for 6 years.
Oh, look at that! Look at the quality drop on the beer. Sorry, your story.
Oh, so yeah, so my wife doesn't have. She has a middle name, but it's not what you think. So her name is Maria Guadalupe Perez Piceno Romero.
Ooh.
She gets the Piceno from me because that's my last name.
Oh, I already went
but yeah,
there.
so her middle name is supposed to be her mother's maiden name.
Wait, what? Maiden name is her original last name.
Yeah, that was her mother's maiden name. But somewhere along the confusion, they were like, nah, the Guadalupe that's supposed to be her middle name, that's part of her first name. And then the Perez that was supposed to go at the end, that's her middle name now.
That was a warning shot.
So yeah, that's that story.
Oh!
Right between the legs.
Went through him.
Boy.
Alright, let's see. Anything here? No. I can't
So Mark,
sprint yet.
do you have a middle name, Mark?
It's Aaron.
Oh, Mark Aaron?
Yeah.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
I know. I know how to do it.
John, do you want to talk about your middle name? I like talking about your middle
I
name.
know I like talking about my name. You've gaslit me on my middle name before.
How does that work exactly?
It's my.
I keep telling people every time we meet, especially like when we're playing League of Legends with other people online. I keep telling them that John's middle name is John Miles Per Hour Williams.
It's just my middle name is after Miles Davis.
But it's a joke based on Tails' actual name, because Tails miles per hour. That prower, not per hour. Prower.
My
is
joke
his name.
I made a similar joke. I said I'd be a race car driver in another life called Jonathan.
Miles per hour.
Oh no! Oh man!
Beat him up, John. Kratos does not need axe. He needs fist.
John, you'd have a rival that would tell you after a race, "You're too slow."
Man, I'll hurt you.
And then he'll say Kachiga.
What you call me?
I was thinking Kachow, and you just come with Kachiga.
Oh no, you don't know? In the first Cars movie,
That was
Chick Hicks.
Yeah.
The green car tries to steal Lightning McQueen's catchphrase.
He says Kachiga?
Yeah, he says Kachiga. Yes, he has his own like
Kachiga.
he has his own like little lightning sticker on the side. He goes
God.
Kachiga, and then he's just like, what that? Owen Wilson's just like, oh, that's my thing.
I almost forgot Owen Wilson.
That's my word. You
Wolf has
don't have the word. You don't have the word card. This is our word. You weren't given the pass, not like me.
Yeah, no, it's hello. It's really
Shatter.
Wait, is this a secret spot, John? I don't remember these enemies.
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot about this game. All I remember is boy and fists.
Boy.
Oh hey.
I just remember. I do not know.
I do not know.
I do not know.
Oh yeah, so this game can be summed up in three simple phrases. I do not know. Not my problem, and come here, boy.
There's more later on, but y'all haven't got that.
I do not know.
I do not know.
I do not know. It always says it so concerned too.
No, because the boy will be like, hey, why are the joggers everywhere? I do not know. And that one, you're not ready. That's another one.
Ready.
You are not ready.
That's the joke of the bully built gruff of a troll under the bridge.
What?
You ever heard the three really goes bluff or something?
Yeah.
Ugh, that was a disgusting toy. Look at this disgusting thing.
God.
Terrible. Fucking repugnant.
Repugnant.
All right, cool.
All right, HP.
That's my favorite word that came from one of our coworkers.
He's because he loves Tom Kench and League of Legends and repugnant.
The culinary degradation. He has a really good sudden draw, and it's just the best.
I love the catfish.
You missed, John.
All right, guys. Okay. I'm gonna start talking about that crud that happened at work.
Oh yeah. So Manny had a work story. Please enlighten us, Manny.
Okay.
Oh
so
crap.
I work as a loss prevention boy.
He makes sure the things are there.
Yeah, basically. I look and I see.
So yeah, he's to clarify, he's not a security guard. That's not his job.
He's not securing the premises.
I mean, at this point, I basically
you might as well be.
I tell people that come in, and especially people that are trying to like wreck shit. I'm just like, I'm security.
Because
it simplifies things.
Not only that, but like I feel like it also just makes it. It doesn't make it easier. It just gets the job done.
Oh yeah, like I said, it simplifies.
Because I don't know.
I'm not gonna explain.
I don't know.
I'm loss prevention.
San Francisco security teams are just the worst sometimes.
Dude, okay. Let me start with. We have one lady security guard that is cool. She's older, but she'll kick people out and she'll help me.
What's her name?
I will not give her name away, but she's wonderful.
Esmeralda.
Yes, let's call her Esmeralda. Esmeralda is a gem to behold. She might be might be older. So and you think, as a security guard, you want a young, strong,
strapping individual.
Yeah, and it's even worse when I told my my bosses, like, oh dude, I love this security guard. Yeah, she's awesome. They're like, she? What? And I'm
Woman?
Just like, yeah, I'm just like,
she cannot secure.
I'm just like, oh god, oh no.
I would love for bosses to actually start talking like that.
Caveman speak.
No. She cannot secure the goods. How dare you insinuate she could do the job better?
Yeah, but they were questioning me. I'm like, dude, what? Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. That's a different story for a different time.
Hold up.
But anywho,
I have a question. What if Kratos would mumble?
I like to imagine that he's also kind of passive aggressive about things.
Yeah. He's just like.
What do we have here? I know this story.
Over here. Look.
Skull and Hati.
Skull and Hati. They chase things.
Where do they go?
This lady, she's cool. I like her.
Yeah.
But we rarely get her. We got her twice yesterday.
She's probably one of those security guards that saves contracts, you know?
Probably. I don't know. I don't think so. She even told me she was going to see me today, and I was very disappointed. I was very sad. I was heartbroken. Yeah. No, she's cool. She's really nice to me, and I'm nice to her in exchange because she's cool. On the other hand, I was nice to this other security guard for a while until he just started being even dumber and dumber as time went on.
Is it the old man you're telling me about?
Yeah, well, yeah. He's an older gentleman too. I think he's a bit younger. He might be younger. But
anyway,
this guy is freaking lazy. All he ever does is be on his phone. And I'm okay with a security guard being on his phone every now and then.
Well,
as long as he
important
looks
things
up
to
every
do.
time the freaking door opens.
Like at our place, some of the security guards. Well, back in the day, not now.
Yeah.
Some of these guys would be the guys that would manage contracts, so they have to be on their phone.
Yeah. I'd imagine that'd be the case. Regardless, I'm okay. You're just sitting there the whole time. And when it's slow, it's just like, what are you going to do,
Oh, he's so
I get that.
happy.
A heartwarming moment between father and son.
And he's just
dead
like,
animal.
Yes, you did it, boy.
But
Dying animal.
Any other time.
This used to be great back in the 50s.
It's just like, someone walks in, you look up, and you stop looking at your phone, right?
Well, yeah, you'd stop looking at your phone, either greet them or acknowledge that they're there.
Yeah, exactly. 100%
So that they know that you're looking at least.
He doesn't do that. He doesn't.
Well, to be fair, he's not a greeter, man. He's just
he's not a greeter. Granted, I would love that.
More aware.
I would love if he went beyond that. That'd be awesome. because my other security guard does, and I love her for that. I'm not expecting that of him. What I'm expecting of him is to at least look up and see if there is someone that is sketchy or anything like that. Like, the worst part is your security. Between him and I, who is the likely one that's supposed to be kicking people out?
Security.
Psych. Not me. I will do that. That's
Psych.
fine.
He doesn't have a guard card.
Oh my god.
Dude, I'd be so pissed.
You know that you guys could technically sue the security team for that, right?
Oh, really?
In California,
Yes.
you're not allowed to do security jobs without
A guard card.
without a guard card.
Yeah.
Bond, you fool.
You dropped your knife.
But this
Your knife, it is dirty.
The blood of our enemy.
This dude,
Clean it.
this whole day, I've been kicking out people.
Oh no!
I've been
my
kicking out
fucking dick.
people. Ooh,
Our
my God.
Chad's son,
Oh,
he just
Lord.
stabs a troll in the hand.
Oh, fun fact,
Oh,
guys!
God.
An old friend of ours from the academy actually automated out of these sequences.
Yep, some of the boss fights.
Shout out to Sophie Evans.
Yeah, John told me about this person.
All right, let me see if I can.
I think she animated specifically the takedown for this
finisher.
boss,
That was
Yeah,
actually
the
one of my favorite moments in the game because it just brings you right into the action. It's like,
which is
yeah.
also one of the
check this shit
trailer shots too, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
That's how you know
Yeah.
that she pulled it off really well.
Yeah, no, props to her. Fun fact, she actually didn't start off in the animation department, so that just speaks more to her talent there. It's good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this whole fight, including the animations, especially the death animation.
They're so clean.
Aha,
So
I can
here's
sprint now.
so here. Let's talk about animations real quick for games. I'm sorry, man, to
no
disturb
worries.
you from the story.
I wouldn't, especially for this boss. Let's do that.
Yeah, no, it's just. So I have a lot of problems with nowadays bosses for some games, where a lot of the animations don't look fluid, and by that I don't mean like all these frames per second or whatever. I mean like they're fighting, and it looks like they're actually interacting with the environment instead of just, like, oh, look at that. That looks scripted, but it wasn't.
That was cool. I didn't realize it did that.
Yeah, but like look at some of the actions that he does. They look scripted, but they're not. It's all reactionary. Well, I mean like scripted in terms of like they're supposed to happen when certain things get queued. No, it's all reactionary, and the AI in this game is actually pretty well done. But the animations just don't look floaty. They don't look like they're suddenly just turning to face you and then they'll jump at you.
Yeah.
It's almost like the animation quality for the new Dark Souls game, Dark Souls 3. It's like that. Unlike what's a game that does that?
What, that stops?
That basically
like,
it makes the
be
boss
flash.
stop
Just to be flashy.
just to be flashy.
The 7 Deadly Sins video game.
Yeah. there you
I
go,
like how
that's
you
one.
constantly bring that game up.
Well, no,
John.
let's talk like AAA titles.
Or the Boku no Hero fighting game.
I like the Dragon Ball Z games. How like you'll be fighting and then they'll stop and let you hit them, but they have super armor for whatever reason.
Oh yeah. As
Oh,
much
here
as
we
I
go.
love Tenkaichi 3.
This animation.
Oh yep.
Yeah.
She did this shit.
I love this.
No, she's the other
Oh
one.
no, she did the other one. Okay.
Regardless.
Ooh.
Oh, the one where it
is
lands
great.
on him. That's what it
This
is.
is the more subdued one. Boy. That one's having a spaz out.
Okay, Kylo Ren, chill out.
Yeah, basically. Control your force, boy.
You are nothing. You're nobody.
Do not fall into darkness, boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Both
man.
Kratos just went, yeah, we did. High five, boy.
You didn't make the team, son.
You didn't make the cut.
This is before the.
You did not pass
trophies
the
for-
tuning exams.
It's like the Naruto's son and his son's father.
I'd like to point out this is before they handed out trophies for participating.
I have a story about that actually.
Oh god.
I played Little
Do
League
tell.
baseball as a child. I was on the A's team. I wish I was on the Giants, but I was on the A's. 'Cause I was closer to Oakland than San Francisco, or something. But basically, what ended up happening is we went to the finals. Did not win. I think we made like 3rd or 4th place. We did not do well. And I got a trophy. I remember getting the trophy, and I was like, "Why?" Cause I remember seeing I didn't win. Why? And then my friend who came over to watch got a trophy. Like, this makes even less sense.
Why did I picture when you said why? It's like, you know how like there's this paintings of Jesus Christ on the cross, and he's like looking up in like agony and just sadness. I imagined that face on
John
you.
the Martyr. Why? Oh man, I have a story about that too. You know how you know how they every month they would give out participation trophies for like showing up.
Yeah.
Like perfect attendance or whatever.
Yeah.
So I found out about that. I didn't know I was getting perfect attendance awards, by the way, because I would never show up to the ceremonies. Mm-hmm. And so I found out about that in middle school, and I would purposely miss at least one day so I wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, no, fuck that. Why are you giving out an award for showing up?
Yeah, that's not... Yeah.
That's the minimum requirement out here.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, I love this right here.
It's like you didn't really do anything.
Well, yeah, no, because like I was looking at other people that were getting like academic excellence. This guy was doing algebra 3, whatever, you know. Meanwhile, everybody else is like every fuckhead that couldn't pass their classes. Oh, they were getting perfect attendance trophies, so they felt special.
I love that line where he just like talks shit to his dad. So can you get an open Honda? Quiet boy.
You know what? If you ever apply to like a high-end job,
I've never been late in my life.
Yeah, show him your
my
certificate.
perfect attendance trophy from middle school.
I love it. Oh,
well, actually, in this case, it'd be elementary. Back in 6th grade, I didn't miss a single day, and I had my wisdom teeth pulled out.
Oh, that's my son.
Oh man, this guy's fucking hardcore. How'd you pull that off, fucking Mr. Testosterone?
Where'd you learn that one?
Where'd you learn that one? Oh god. So that's the thing I do at work, by the way. So 2 of my friends have actually played the Final Fantasy game there. So I just walk around and go, "Where'd you learn that one, Ugg?" Hi there, opening. Because since I played the soundtrack while we're just waiting for this day to get started, I don't like listening to really loud music in the morning. Yeah. Because I'm still trying to wake up.
It's the morning, man.
It pumps me up.
It pumps you up, John. I like to stay at a that's why like around when you got the time you get home, you get to work. Yeah. I go, John, put something up, and he'll be like, all right. It
pumps me up. I start the day at 10.
When I look up at the sky.
Don't play that.
Huh? That's a twerp song, John.
I love twerp.
Yeah, twerp is
my favorite's No Pants Dance and the hit.
Here we go.
Yeah.
We are almost
mother
home.
Should be finished.
I hope. No, you know what, you guys? You should put up a count every time he says, "I do not know."
No, that's too much
there
work.
it is. Yeah,
I'm sure that it already exists.
It probably is.
What was I gonna say?
Look, there's your mother's ashes.
Consume. Oh, she's overdone. We cannot eat her anymore.
Dang.
Wait, is this the part with the?
Joel, I'm sorry. I'll deal with your mother's ashes.
What's our time code, John?
Oh, let's see.
If it's over 15 minutes, we'll stop the episode here.
On the bottom right.
18? Yeah, just stop.
I'll continue my security story next time.